when Alex was passing and he was ganged up, then the conduct was now crying, a thief, a thief, a thief, a thief. A thief, a thief. Now you know in traditional here.
Yeah. When you hear someone say a thief,
yeah, you
are coming from inside
every section,
yeah.
and you have to come with a
panga.
No, not a panga. No, it is called a weapon.
Yeah, weapon.
Yeah, it's either mapangale or it's either arungu or a spear.
A spear.
Or a bow.
A bow. Yeah.
So whatever you get there, even if it's a stone, you just carry it.
You run like a safari
one way safari rally.
Yeah,
so
man.
what happened now, as they were just making sure that they are talking, they were, he greeted him even, and he had some 2-3 questions. Then Alex answered them differently. So the
before calling him
before
corriding,
before corriding,
they socialized first.
Yeah, they socialized.
Yeah,
and he greeted, and even he placed the hand so as he can be greeted.
Yeah.
Then the conduct talked about, asked some 2-3 questions that why are you you are doing work here, and my son has helped you, which is Kenge, has helped you to construct some houses. Yet the houses were constructed with much of the subscribers, like Mutua 3 was part of the program. So he talked about, and Alex answered some differently, opposite than how the conduct expected.
Yeah.
So the conduct started giving him some knocks.
The conduct expect to be giving an answer like a respect.
Exactly. So and the answer was a little bit flabbergasting to him. And you know, if a person has a beef with you, he will make sure that he's triggering it.
Yeah.
Whatever in what cost he has to trigger, so as he can start a fight with you. You know
exactly.
it. So he triggered it, and he found it. Now they started. Now whenever Alex was just pausing without not knowing, he got a knock at the chest. Then he talks about, what are you doing? So you want me to fight with you as a dad? You know. So it seems that this kind of the family, it's behaving rudely recently, and we have to deal with them circumferentially, because the way this kind of the scenario is going, it means that now they are going to intimidate and put people in fear.
Exactly.
That, like right now, I talked about I'm not a reactor again. Now they talk about that, well, now we got the time. Whoever now is speaking us badly, you know, they fear Gintu. They talk about Gintu or never, you know. So now, whoever like Mogesi will be caught one day, they talk about Kamu here. Now they are ganging people up. The machete man is getting you. And is calling the boy, which is the son, which is Lady J. Then the Lady J calls Gunmo. Now they come and surround you, and the area that they were just attacking or ganging up this kind of a man called Alex, it was in Ankomo's area, at the outer gate of Ankomo's.
In the compound.
Outside. He was walking through the highway that Mr. Sesi Bogo just graded, so he was going to Nyabuanse. So they think about maybe whenever the road was graded, they don't want the people or reactors to pass through that road. They think about the courtesy of Kenge who did it to happen, you know. So they're now getting some of the jealousy, so they're bringing it up directly. So that's why you can just see we have a problem there. So he was hit and he was ganged up with the Gunmo and the Lady J, and they hit him properly like a Cherokee drum.
They hit him.
Three. So they ganged him, 3 of them. So they were collaborating. So this one is pulling here, this one is pulling here. And they just put him down. They were stepping on him. And you know, now you are an example. So they were stepping on him, you know. And he was now lying down as a person now who is, there's no energy again to wake up. So Gunmo remained to hold the leg so as he cannot run. And the Lady J went and brought the car and placed him at the middle, and the police were there. They came, there's a person who was called, which was Hello Baby, and went and took police, and he just dropped them at the conduct area. And Lady J went and took the car, which is the BMW, the second-hand, BMW second-hand vehicle that's always running with some girls there, and came and placed Alex at the middle, the conduct in front, but Gunmo never went. And he came later. Today, as I talked about yesterday, I said about I'm going to be going to see Alex. And I woke up in the morning. Then I said about, let me go and check, because I could not be guaranteed that I'm gonna be staying, not to be arrested. You know, we have some grudges there and there, so you can never know. Whenever I reach there, they talk about bro, I've been seeing you, what's your name, man? I talk about, I'm your subscriber, man. What's your name? I subscribe here. Talk about subscribe, it's Gintu. Oh, Avande, this is the person we have been looking for. You know, it's possible. It's possible. Exactly. We know the police because I've done security. I know it. So it's possible. So you'll just go there not knowing that your case maybe it's pending. They are looking for the time for it to come. But to the real fact is one, they are using police. They are using police in a way that they're using them like underwears, you know?
Yeah.
They're talking about, hey, Afande, where are you? We have a thief, because they called Alex a thief, and they were pulling him to Kenge's talk about compound, so as now they can say, we have got a thief in Kenge's compound, so as now a thief. So they were just shouting, thief, thief, thief. People came and asked about, did Percy appear? I talked about, no, she was in her life. She never even knew what was ongoing. Now Alex was in trouble. So it's another time now they came to know that, oh, Alex has been already captured, and he was placed in the car and he was dropped into the police station of Nyaboanse. So there they were just talking, and Alex never gave me the real concept about what they were talking about. But the real fact is they were now discussing on these issues and its family and some grudges they want to be having, you know. So it's because whenever Alex came out from the villa, used to say that I've never been paid money, a monthly salary, which is lowering Kenge's affidavit, lowering Kenge's attitude, you know, because he doesn't pay workers, you know. Exactly. So whenever the contact he heard about Alex talking about Kenge is not paying people, even Alex was, you know, Alex, they're related with the conman. Yeah. And even the Gunmo.
They're related?
Yeah, they're coming from the same village, they're related. Exactly. So even Gunmo to attack him, and Gunmo was the one who brought Alex to Ayamarwa villa to do the work there, you know. So whenever they ganged him, so it's like now the person they brought so as they can do the work. I told you once upon a time that this kind of a family is a family that wanna be looking for the people who are illiterate. The people will just be talking about, I want you to do this, I want you to do that, I don't want to do this, I don't want to, the commands. And they knew that this kind of a person cannot do anything which is going forward, like you will not, they will not give you a phone. They will never introduce you to their website. They never give you a phone so as you can even use starter, because you are doing a work. It's like right now, you cannot tell me I'm doing work in the State House, then I cannot know how this money that's coming to the State House from the CBK, which is the Central Bank of Kenya, I cannot know how the link is coming, so that even me I could be collecting some 2-3 money from there. It will be so impossible, because you see everyone who is coming there is having money. They are talking about donations, they are talking about charity, they are talking about this. But you, wherever you are at the gate, you are the person opening gates for the people who have cans, people who have money, people who are coming to see the person whom you are always there with. So it will be so stupid for you not to recognize that even you are at a position they are coming to look. So you are at a better position because you are with him at the right position. Yeah. So you have to think it critically, because you cannot tell me now I will be opening only gates here, gates there, gates in and out, Yet the person they are coming to see, it's not the house, it's not the compound. It's the same person whom I'm always greeting in the morning. Hey, good morning, man. And how is the work? And this and this and this, you know. It's the person who I'm working with, you know. So exactly. It will be so disgusting for you not to start a YouTube channel too. Yeah. So that's why you see Alex talked about I will be a fool, and we really encouraged him. Even I was there. Even if you visit my videos before Alex could be chased out, I was filming some videos even in the evening, me and Alex bringing some cows from grazing, you know, and coming with them. So Alex was not sleeping. So that's the point. So whenever Alex now started gaining, talking about I will even open, the person who motivated Alex to open a YouTube channel was Percy. And I can tell you as a fact, because whenever we were going, even me, I got Percy had a channel, you know. So even I went there, Percy was talking about, yeah, I have 49 subscribers. I had it. That was the only thing that will ever rotate into my head. I'm talking about, yeah, yesterday I was having 49 subscribers. Today I have 81. I talked about,
They're running like sorry,
That's how subscribers are coming. Even during that day, I was now introduced to the Kenge talking about I want to give you a work. So I had not been introduced to the work. You know, I was just there, and the Kenge went and buy me some. It was 2 chapatis and tea. You know, it was 50 shillings. He told me chapati or banana. I talked about let me eat chapati. So I told Percy, give this boy whatever he wanted to eat. So whenever I was eating now, people were just sitting there, relaxing, talking about how the YouTube channel is going to be going. There were Kengor there, there were Machacha there, there were Romy is me there. There were so many boys who were sitting there. Ian was there. Ishauna was there. Some of ladies, Paris was there. There were so many people who were just there during that time. And they were talking about, hey, Percy, how is the channel? So the channel, yesterday was 49 subscribers. Today I'm 81. So she was making some chapatis there.
Yeah. And laughing.
Hey, so this YouTube channel, no problem. No problem. Then Alex was motivated from there also. When Percy now started doing some videos and they started going, talk about people could watch, even if it's 50 views, 20, 30, 40, 50, 100, you know. And Alex thought about, what about me? Let me open. And he talked about he's going to be naming himself, I am Maro what? I am Maro Soldier. That's how the name he was calling himself. So from that kind of a cataboom and a catalog, Alex now started such kind of a YouTube channel. And people started talking about, hey, you are a very hard-working person. You are the one who is providing security to Marwa. You are doing a better job. You are doing a very good job for our boss there, you know. And we really appreciate your effort, you know. So people are just cherishing him. So one day, one of the subscribers talked about, I'm going to be sending you something small, you know. And whenever we talk about the donations, now you hear now a person who has never received $1. Now there's dollars now
being
gonna
happiest
be, you have to be happy. So the dollars now gonna be flowing into your account. Yeah, you know. So I was promised $100.
Yeah, you.
No,
yeah.
Alex was promised $100. You came to tell me that, hey, Gintu, there's a person who wants to send me here some money. How can he send? He has asked me how can he send money. I said about even me, I've never received. I don't know. So better you are talking about you want to see. The money that I received while I was at Kenge position, it was from one of the subscriber whom gave to Farmer Isa. And he gave me 1,400. It was $10 that was sent to Farmer Isa. And Farmer Isa gave me cash Kenya shillings, not $1. And I talked about, that kind of a person. And whenever money comes, like if I'm giving you money, I have to make sure that the trend that was there, I have to make a video with you, whether you like it or not. It's either I make a video with you or we cancel it. I'll not give you the money. It's either we make a video, so as it will be a video. So that was how the things were going. Even I can remember much of the people were being sent money so they can give other people, but they could not reach to those people because they were demanding a video. And if you don't want, for instance, you have somebody send you some dollars, like to find that 1,000 Kenya shillings, and me, you are being given 1,000 to give me, and there's another person who gave me 10,000 Kenya shillings. So, and you come with your 1,000 telling me you have to do a video and we are not going hand in hand. I'll tell you, go die with that 1,000, you know. So that was the trend that was there. So it started, an impact started very early. Even this kind of splitting. It started very early, in early stages, you know. It's not that the splitting started recently. No, splitting started early enough, you know. So, and a person cannot come and tell you who sent the money. It will never, whether you like it or not.
Yeah.
Whether the person was told, tell them it's a subscriber called this and this and this. Hey, they will never tell you. They tell you and go and search for him or her. Are you mad?
Yeah. So and I also have a question.
Yeah.
So after Alex being in the custody, so what did the contact go and say that?
No, they recorded a statement in Yabohanse.
Yeah.
And that statement, Alex was told now your things are getting worse. So you are going to Sirari police station. That's where now you're going to be sleeping there so as you can wait for your alignment in court. So Alex was taken to the police custody of Sirari and he slept there. So the statement that was written in the OB was an intruder and a thief at the same time. So he came to intrude and intruded with no acknowledgement from anyone and is a thief. So that was the statement as originated. So for him to get out today, they were demanding for a cash bill of 5,000. It was 10,000 Kenya shillings, but they bargained. I left their Percy because I told Percy called me, told me, Gintu, the police now are getting out because they were in a parade. So they are getting out. You come and we get in. I talked about Percy. Don't sell me. Don't sell me. Because I know. But I was there whenever they get into the police station. Yeah. I was there around. I was sitting at a position now looking perpendicular.
Snipering them.
Exactly. So I was there, but they could not see me. And whenever they went inside, there were Percy and other German. I don't recognize them, but Alex told me that they are brothers to Alex. And also Masubowan was there. So they went in, and a little bit of a moment, Percy came out, and he went to the upper side of Sirari. I think it was maybe a bank, maybe M-Pesa. So as he can just go and withdraw some money that was sent, so as Alex can just pay the cash bill. So from there now, Alex was told that now you can just leave to your position or your home. And on Monday, they're going to be coming to the court in Kihancha at 8 a.m. in the morning, and the case will be heard. That is
so Alex is going to court
on Monday
after being beaten.
Yeah, I asked about have you tested? Have you gone to the talk about B3? Is it called?
Yeah.
B3.
Yeah.
Have you got a B3 from the hospital? Told me that the day they were hitting me, I was not. I could not hear the pain that it will cause. But now whenever I slept, you sleep at the ground,
Yeah.
The ground, and the mosquitoes are there
eating you like I don't know what.
They're eating you.
Like me, I was there. I know the circumference and circumference.
Exactly. So now from the midnight, whenever now you sit and relax the body, now you start hearing the pains from every joint, So he was hearing from the pain from the chest, the way they were stepping him, every position. So he talked about now it's in the morning that now the case was to be heard so as he can get out. So he was feeling like he was not good. So I told him that go and get a B3 that you are beaten already. But now this kind of a scenario, people don't know this kind of a scenario. If Alex could just talk about now, whenever he went to the police station, maybe sometimes he was shivering. He was talking about, he was afraid.
Yeah.
Maybe he has never been into custody, So he was maybe talking about, this is me. I had promised my wife that I'm coming. Maybe I had some shopping to go. But it's so stupid that a person who doesn't have even children, who are going to school, who are taking care of, the conduct has bigger children,
Yeah.
So he cannot talk about, he can compare him to Alex, cannot compare himself to Gunmo. And a person who knows that a person has the kids, and you're just throwing such kind of a person to an embryo. It's a stupidity of the highest order. And this kind of the intimidations, they have started already, and I've heard that they are talking about the next person is Percy.
This is slave.
They are talking about the next person they are going to handle or get in touch with or handle with a lot of care is Percy. So they have already told Alex that the next person.
Reason why Percy? Why Percy?
Because he cut where they were eating. They were eating from Sesimbogo. He was sending money. He was sending some charitable things, and they were taking them to their daughters and their families. Now there's no donations coming, So people have known that this cannot. So they were using Percy as a shop. That I have a shop, it's vacant. Please, can you fill my shop? So whenever it's filled, they take to themselves, So that's how they were acting. So whenever now Percy is the next, it means that she's on the lineup as the way they told Alex that we want to teach you a lesson.
I don't know if this will be bad, but before even you start a YouTube channel,
yeah,
even Percy started a YouTube channel,
yeah,
there is a time we had that Con Mom was making that videos,
yeah,
but we will never believe.
Yeah.
But now we are now seeing it.
Yeah.
Now we can see that family have used themselves. Now they're using the outsider.
Exactly. They have seen that it's not a must. You know,
the market is over.
The market for them, yeah, it's over. So they want to use other people. It's the same Lady J is doing. He's using other people's families so they can get himself the donations, you know. Yeah. So it's the same as Matiko's family, you know. Talk about wife to Matiko's wife, you know. Such kind of things. Hello, baby. They are being used, you know. But whenever they come to realize, they have already been dumped already, you know. That is the scenario that's going on onto this kind of the platform, guys. So keep it tuned because many of the updates are going to be coming to you as we're going to be enclosing and knowing what is really happening. But on Monday, again, I will be in Kihancha in the court.
This is one-on-one with underscore Gintu.
Exactly.
And underscore Gintu.
Yeah.
Tell these people they should not sell their bodies and do these stupid things. They should learn from you. They should not.
No, not learn from me.
Yeah.
What I can tell you, every athlete has a technique of himself how he gonna be running.
Yeah.
So you cannot tell an athletic that you should drink water and fill the belly and go and run. He knows there's a person who can drink water and go and run quickly. Yeah. There's a person who have to go dry and do it, you know. So for the people who think about they're gonna be doing it and they're gonna be benefiting, but make sure that it doesn't reach to the
family
or the website, to our own website. Yeah. You know, they are being this kind of the ladies from Nyabuanse, they don't know that we have the dark web and we have the open one. So the dark web, no one can access the videos apart from the selected ones.
Yeah.
But the other ones, so this kind of the nudes they're just putting here, they're just putting the local website. You can download and get them.
Yeah. You know what Mr. Ginto meaning is that you can maybe advise a little because you never send any
such kind of the photos.
Yeah. But you have a project here building. You can give an example. What can you do? Which procedure can you follow? Then you do something better than sending nudes. Okay. Yeah, man.
The fact now comes here once. For you to do the perfect consistency. I was told that one, consistency. Consistency. Put videos. You're gonna be well.
Put videos every day.
Yeah.
Even a short, everything will be fantastic.
Exactly.
So this one-on-one from only Miami with underscore Gintu.
Wagwan.
And this gonna be the end.
Exactly.
Wagwan.
So guys, this is what is happening to this kind of the route, and we're gonna be talking about we're gonna be subjecting ourselves and knowing that much of the things that are happening into the village, we have to abscond them and do the necessary things that are happening. And we did talk about freedom and also rights to everyone. For the people who are talking about you are coming from far, you are coming to Nyabuanse, you are coming here to spoil. No. I cannot hesitate to talk about this. Is the OSQUAMs, the OBSQUAMs that they are just doing it. But we have to move forward as a team as we make it happen. Tomorrow we're gonna be resuming the construction again, so as we can make it happen. So keep it tuned, keep it locked. Much of the things gonna be coming to you live, and it's one-on-one. Here we go. Great. Another point coming of the vibe. Hello, beautiful folks, wherever you are, welcome back. It's underscore Gintu, back again to the roots of today, and here we are. It's one-on-one, and we want to make sure that everything is coming to you live, and it's one-on-one. Wherever you are, get a seat so as we can have this kind of a conversation. It's going to be an educational and involving much of the things we're going to be having and to the village. OSQUAMs and POSQUAMs that are ongoing and to the village. The dogs here, hey, they are in greens here, so they are just looking helter-skelter, Babylon, Hill Selassie. Exactly. Whatever you are, guys, welcome back again for the first joining and people subscribing to my YouTube channel. Thank you very much for you being there, and we're going to be growing together as a team. And this is the G Castle I'm just involving, and it's the one that is moving on in a way that it's gonna be very fantastic here. Today we were not in work, and it's just a slight information about what has are already trending to our position right now here. We have not yet demolished this kind of the timbers, because we have it's called a beam that's already constructed here, and it's a due fact that we want the strongest house ever possible, and much of the people are going to be following up to know how is it going to make it making a construction here, and how is it going to appear whenever it comes to the final result. And every step people are just keying in, because what I can just say is yesterday I got a phone call, and the much of the phone calls going to be coming. One of the person asked Gintu, "Oh, Gintu, why are you not putting a beam? Why are you not putting a beam at the middle of the house so as they can be strong?" I talked about, oh, the beam is there. Maybe whenever I shooted a video, whenever she watched, it was not available, as they had constructed the 4 layers. And the 4 layers, you can just check, it's 1, 2, 3, 4. And it's placed onto this number 4 course, as it's gonna be a very, very awesome inside here. So at this position right now, I can speak about we have reached at a section whereby the windows now are gonna be placed there, and it's gonna be going I think it's 12 feet if I'm not wrong, because it's the one that was written onto the plan, so it can go to 12 feet up, as it's gonna be now very fantastic. Whenever even we were putting some of the ceiling, and if you have this kind of the lights, I don't know how they're gonna be calling them, maybe snake lights, maybe how are they called? These ones are you can just gauge them. So whenever you know, they're so in terms of hanging, they're going to be hanging very low, so that's why the house should be going very, very up. So it's a way that we are making it happen from this area, and much of the people should be getting much of the things from here. So guys, I'm going to be talking about this kind of a video. It's so fantastic whenever it's coming to this kind of an evening time, and we really appreciate and talk about cheers to everyone who has been part of the team Real G Castle coming on right now, because it has not been an easy task for us to make it up to this position we are, but it's the grace of our living God, as we're gonna be making it happen, because we want to be getting forward. There's no much of talking about, oh, get to this and this and this and this, so we have much of the people asking themselves some questions, but we have to be answered, and they will be answered in action, not only in terms of talking, because we are much of the people outside there, people are constructing houses, but they're not venturing into much of the houses. I also talk about, oh, Gintu, what is Gintu constructing? Because much of the people thought about, oh, Gintu going to be constructing something, you know. So, but to the real fact, it's not a something, it's a huge G castle coming out. So guys, to here I can say that today it was on a Saturday. The engineer is no longer available on Saturday, and we had finished a week. So all of this construction, it was made in 1 week only, and I think we have moved very, very fast, and we want to stop at the level of the iron sheet. We shall have to put the iron sheets, then we just make sure that if the account is going to be low, we're going to be talking about let's hustle another time. So guys, if you have talking about, oh, Gintu has to continue, you can just talk about, oh, Gintu, this is how I can just support you so as you can make it happen, because we have to make it happen. Thank you very much for the people who have always, guys, and to this kind of the site, it was having the grace of God, as I can say. And the boy who we talked about going to be going back to the school, eventually he has got a little bit contribution, and we are working on it, because we have reached a little bit of more like 26,000 Kenya shillings already, and on Monday I'm going to be going to pay the money, as I'm going to be showing you the receipts on how the guy is performing, and I'm going to be meeting him in school, and people will talk about, oh, this is you know how people are going to be talking about. So everything is so fantastic. For everyone who has been contributing, thank you very much. I'm going to be representing you whenever I go to pay, and I will be representing you in the video, and I'll just talk about it. Thank you very much, and kudos for everyone who is supporting and making it happen today. And also guys, we have a rectification, and the rectification is coming onto these rooms here. So the rectification, it's because I'm saying about rectification. Much of the people talk about what are you talking about rectification going to? I mean that this is where people, it's like a common room. So whenever people are sitting onto this kind of the dining and talk about the sitting room, they want to be looking at the far end, which is this is the toilet. This is the toilet. So it's gonna not be fitting, as people gonna be checking on the person who is coming to the toilet direct, and also whenever you are coming out, people will be just viewing you whenever you are coming from this side. So and to this area is called a rotation room. It's gonna be this door gonna be available. This one of this toilet gonna be closed and will be opened at this area here, because this kind of the sitting, which is the bedroom number 2, it's gonna be accessing the toilet from the room, not coming out then access the toilet. So it's gonna not be fitting. So it's gonna be accessing the toilet from inside the room. So that's why we shall have to close this chapter here and open the other segment there, so as people can access this toilet from the room, not outside the room. Exactly. So and this one here, you're gonna be accessing the room first, which is from here, which is the talk about, it's a sitting room. Whenever you are coming to this kind of an area, you have to come, and this kind of a door will be fixed here, so as this will be an entry, because it's so long. You can just check from here to that end, it's so long. So it means that we have to cut it from here to this position, so as you can have an entry through here, and we shall have a door here that we're going to be enclosing, and you can enter through this zone here. Exactly. So we have this the third, so this the fourth bedroom. So this fourth bedroom, it's good. We have to seal from here to here, so as whenever we access the room, which is the fourth bedroom, we're going to be accessing the toilet using the inner area, because it's a little bit of a mess up that was coming out, because we have to rectify it whenever things going to be coming, before we can just go so further and we mess much of the things. So we have to rectify it as soon as possible when they get onto the field. So this is what is ongoing onto this area, and we have to make it happen and happen and happen. So to the other segment, I can say we had already made here, it's just a temporary stairs to the room. So from out, guys, it looks so tall, but to the real fact is this is the foundation. So you can just see the foundation, how big the foundation is, and you can just gauge it. So the bricks are already onto the spot, making sure that we are waiting only for the fundis to come tomorrow, or the top masons, and also the handman, so as the work will be continuing onto the area with immediate effect. So the bricks, guys, I talked about the bricks now differ, because we have the bricks like this ones here are we can talk about they were burnt completely, but they're going to be only constructing the outer walls, but the inner walls, even a half burnt brick like this one here, it's a half burnt brick, so it can construct the inner walls. Why am I saying so? It's because we don't have much of the bricks to waste, and also they're going to be working and they're going to be used very properly. And whenever it comes to the ballast, guys, this is the only ballast that's remaining here, down here, and it's full of loam soil, and yeah, we think it's a nursery bed. It's just, so it's the ballast here. The sand, it's available. I think the sand is so good. We don't have much of the bad thing with the sand soil there. Exactly. But the dogs now are playing there. Fantastic. Exactly. So I'm going to check about and to check on the bricks to see if the bricks will be enough. Wow. Fantastic. Guys, we have some of the small. We don't hesitate to pick this one, because it's gonna do some work. So this one here, it's whenever they have some, because they should not cut a brick which is the full, but we have the pieces here that are gonna be used to make it happen. So the bricks are well, and you can see how they are reflecting with a very sparkling colors, and I think it's the most beautiful bricks that we have already come out with from this area right now. So hey Mayani, how are you, man?
I'm good.
Everything's good. Today you look so neat here, man, because the work was not available.
Yeah.
Today
is a Sabbath. At least you take
oh, you went
shower.
to church
Today? No. I usually go.
or you
on
say you went to your church.
Yeah,
You went to your church. Fantastic. Here everybody has his own church. Me, it is DJ Afro. This is my church. Everything is good, eh?
Everything is good.
Exactly. So I'm showing them whatever we are remaining with here.
Yeah.
Hey. So the bricks, guys, I think the bricks will not be enough. And we have this one. It's not yet even catch. So it's very fantastic. So it was burnt until the top side. So I can just go up here because now there's no fire. Exactly. So this is how it's looking like on top, but in the middle here we have some firing here. Exactly. So you can check it. It's so awesome, eh? So awesome. Exactly. So it's gonna be used like this one, guys. It cannot be dumped because of the blackness here, but it's gonna be used in terms of constructing the inner walls. And we were trying an experiment here to throw some of the bricks and some people are throwing and they were just breaking some of the bricks here. But I think the bricks are good. Let me check at the corners. I have to take this one off and I take this one here. So the corners, the bricks are good, eh? Wow. I think at the corners the bricks are good. Let me check this one. Yeah, here. Wow. I want to be checking at the corners, guys, if we have something or we wasted much of the time. Let me check this one. It's so strong. Yeah, fantastic. Exactly. So even at the corners, guys, the bricks are fantastic. So you can check the brick, it's good. But the quality of the bricks that are at the side, it's not like at the middle. Let me show you. Between this one at the side and between the one that was at the middle. Let me go with this one here. So you can check the difference. So this one, it's highly burnt, but this one, it's a little bit burnt. So I think the bricks are so good and they will be used. They're so strong because what we are always talking about is we don't need the bricks that are overburnt because they're gonna be breaking like some lungs. If you have ever ate some lungs, that's how they occur whenever it comes to the construction. So they will not be so strong enough to withstand the weight of other bricks whenever they're just placed on top. And this kind of the killing, it was 10,000 bricks here, but to the real fact now, how it's looking like, they are like now like 6,000 remaining there, and this one is 6,500. So it's gonna be very, very awesome whenever we are ongoing with the construction. So we have already used like 4,000 bricks, and the house is bigger and it's big enough for us to use it in terms of the family purposes because of the staying also. So for all of the people who are just watching and making into to be going forward always, we really appreciate your effort, and I really talk about thank you very much. And tomorrow I'm gonna be harvesting this maize, guys, because they have seen fire without smoke. So people were just burning them like they were roasting them like a safari rally here. So I'm gonna be slashing them down and I'm gonna be cooking. They were meant for the chicken, but now I don't know if now the chicken turned into people. So that's how the things are ongoing. So keep it tuned, keep it locked. Much of the things are gonna be coming to you live, and it's one-on-one. An aerial view of our home here. It's coming direct and it's one-on-one. Keep it locked, keep it